Beep, 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 bing. That's me trying to do the countdown timer for Halo multiplayer. You know how they do a countdown and go beep, beep, beep. Actually, I don't remember how much they do. All I remember is the... Anyway, welcome back. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, it's been about a day. This weekend happens to be the weekend of the first weekend of the Halo flight. So yeah, I've been playing a bunch of that. Yeah, I've really got to fix up the storage. Anyway, the planet we're going to next, we just
Cordova
finished.
had supplies hidden all over Bogano. Could be worth a trip back to explore.
You know what, let's go back to Bogano if I can figure out which one's Bogano. We're there, that's Kashyyyk, and that one I think is Bogano. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? I pushed the A instead of the X.
You know, you never told me how you became a Jedi.
I was discovered by a Seeker when I was very young. They took me to the temple to train.
Oh, yeah, Seekers. They're one of a kind, I'll tell you that much.
You have no idea what a Seeker is, do you?
Not a clue. They seek things?
Yes. They're Jedi sent to find and retrieve young Force sensitives. Like the ones on that holopod. I was a Seeker.
Oh, whoa, you know what this means.
I didn't discover Cal, if that's what you're thinking.
No, it means I'm a Seeker, too.
I guess so.
Yeah, Seeker Grease. We're about to drop out of hyperspace. Sit down.
The irony is, hyperspace isn't that quick. Yeah, I know many things in hyperspace ain't that quick. Ah, that's where the landing pad, the back landing pad came from. If you people will excuse me.
You're making good progress, Cal.
Oh, I know it. Now, there are a bunch of places we can go to now. Oh, one cheese for which is right below us. Is that one was it that one there as well? Oh, there was one there. There's also that piece. Yeah, I don't remember that area. I remember. Oh wait, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. And that is, yeah, pretty much it. Let's see where this one. Oh wait, that would mean. Oh. Let me take a look at that map. Oh, okay, good. I was thinking of the wrong area. The area when I first started, did my first farm for points. It's this area here. See with that point there? There's a big ass monster here, monster here, here, and here. There's also 3 in this area. There's one up. There's one up on this platform, one down here, and one tucked around here. So yeah.
We'll find you a home. This is the same kind of sphere and socket from Zepho. What do you think it does?
Oh wait, there's the socket there. Oh, this is gonna be a bit hard. Damn it. Ah, damn it. Nope. Damn it. I wonder if there's a force pull. Damn it. Oh, that was too strong. I don't think I'm supposed to get in here. Damn it. Um, ah, damn it. Almost. Damn it. Oh, is it going? Yes. Oh, this is a special one.
Stim crate. Should be here. Wait, can he carry more? Thanks, BD1.
Neat. Oh, there's got to be more of these things around. But man, I was trying to get it to like loop around, but when I realized it could hop up here, my goal was then to get it, at least get it straight or straight-ish, and freeze it there. Pardon me. Now. I should actually probably go and save it, shouldn't I? Keep going. Oh fuck, you're alive. Oh look, it's another goddamn crate.
Never thought I'd be so happy to see a crate. It fits. Thank you, BD.
What's the max amount of crates you got? Things you can have? I'm thinking it's in the double digits, because there are double digits. Zero still is, it still counts as a digit. Huh. Oh yeah, this is the thing I was talking about. Gee, there's one there. Let us rest. We might as well use our 2 skill points to maximize our greater force attainment. I was planning on saving them for later, but might as well do it now. Survival skills. Yeah, I was planning on saving them, but That's one. That's two. That's three. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I've done this enough times to know how to get back up. There's the big thing here. There's one over here. One here. Oh, I missed one. Thought there was one over here. I thought I had missed one when I was counting them. There's one more over here.
Hey, BD1.
Nice.
Great. Hey now. So what was in there?
Oh. Eh. Not my preferred. Come back there in a sec. I only made a guess here to do that. I thought I saw.
Bones.
Oh, look, a swinging vine.
Yeah, but they're incredibly old. Can't tell much from them.
Oh, look at that. If he failed to make that rope, he could always jump back onto the other thing. Which is probably how we're going to get back there.
I really need a stem. Patched up. An ancient burial site.
Damn, that could have been a Zepho. That looked like a Zepho skull. Man, I want something that auto latches onto those things. I mean, I doubt there's going to be a situation in which I go across one and not actually need to latch onto it. Does that sound right? Oh, maybe I should have gone to this one first. See, I got a problem with waterways. One, I can't with waterways like that. One, I can't see to the bottom of it, and two, I don't want the swamp monsters to be in there. Damn swamp monsters.
This way. Thank you.
Always upon doorways.
How are you feeling, BD1? Good. I'm glad.
Oh yeah, I know the way out from here. Oh man.
Cordova's repair kit. He hoped someone would pick up his trail, but left BD1 to guide them. What's this?
Hmm. Oh, it's a lightsaber place.
This hilt belonged to Cordova. Feels weird to say about someone I've never met, but it's kind of comforting. I agree. This place is special. I added his hilt to mine. I want to keep a piece of him with us.
Yes, double-bladed lightsaber.
My friend, I flew with all haste to Coruscant and presented my findings to the Council.
What was it? Bugger. No, that's not it. Is it this one?
My friend, I flew with all haste to Coruscant and presented my findings to the Council. Despite my persistence, despite my research, they do not take this threat seriously. Only one person believed in me. My old confidant, Jocasta Nu. She entrusted me with a holocron from the Jedi archives. A secret copy of her list of young Force sensitives.
Guess knew she was the archivist. And she was the Jedi archivist for, well, she's the archivist for the Jedi Order. Oh man, I actually prefer Gerald because of the those things at the ends that overlap the emitters. Okay. I get it now. Left on the D-pad for single blade, right on the D-pad for double blade. Oh man, I wonder if that's how they're gonna do it in the next thing. In the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake or something like that. I hope that's not the issue. Oh, you know what, now that I'm here. Yeah, never mind. I'm probably gonna need something else. You know, to deactivate all these things. And detach that. That's probably what's powering everything. Anywho. Is there anything else we can discover here? Because if there isn't, we'll be on our way to Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk. And they still haven't even unlocked every single area. Still don't know what that area is. Wait. Yeah, I swear there's got to be a force pull ability.
You're making good progress, Cal. I'm glad you're with us.
We got a galaxy to save. I need a second.
Quiet. Too quiet.
Not a fan of nature, Grease?
Only behind glass. Otherwise, nature's not a fan of me. I mean, I may have 4 arms, but if you haven't noticed, I'm basically bite-sized for most deadly creatures.
So you and Sierra have been here a few times?
Oh, we've been all over the place. Non-stop tour of the galaxy with her. But she's paying the bills, so I can't complain, really.
Better than hiding on a scrapyard for years.
Oh, that I can agree with. I mean, I've seen trash heaps before, and that planet was the trashiest. I can't believe anyone would... Sorry.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice. His ship, his master, well, his ship. Well, how did he get there? I assumed his ship was in orbit.
Hurry up here, I'm hungry. Might try a new recipe for smoked Kadu ribs.
Huh. Anyway, let's just, you know, do our standard rest. I'm not going to use that last point for now. Or should I? Nah, yeah, I think I will. I don't think it really matters when it comes down to it. Skill tree. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the thing. It's the same as that, but for a double-bladed lightsaber. Oh man, I want to see this. Oh, I can't even get to it. I still say that thing saves on exit. Or it could save both on exit and entry to the meditation state. Why do I say that? It's will allow it to save without having to rest. Kashyyyk. I'm holding off going to Dathomir. All those witches.
You think any Jedi will come out of hiding?
What makes you think there are Jedi hiding?
No, I'm just curious.
Is there someone specific you're thinking of?
Well, growing up, we heard tales of a green, pointy-eared, legendary Jedi Master, and...
Are you talking about Master Yoda? Yes, he is very legendary.
Wait, what? Who? No, I'm talking about Master Yaddle.
The Jedi High Council member?
Yeah, we all have our dreams, okay? Let me have mine.
No problem.
Yaddle, didn't she die before the Clone Wars
All
started?
right, we're here. Get in your chair.
Oh, tell me we're not running that blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I've rigged the Mantis' transponder to transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease.
Yeah,
Keep your power signature low and act like we belong.
just like Braca. No sweat. I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner.
All right.
Please.
All right.
All right.
I don't see anything.
You're preoccupied with something on the ground. We're clear.
That doesn't look good.
The Empire is devouring Kashyyyk for its natural resources. Wookiees have been enslaved. Or displaced.
supposed to be watching the monitors?
Guerrilla fighters, Wookiees and off-worlders ambushing an Imperial convoy.
Walkers approaching their position.
Tarful could be with him.
Alpha could be anywhere, like deep in the ground, like we're gonna be if we get caught up in that battle down there.
We don't have any other options, and they'll die without our help.
So what's your plan?
Sabotage. We used to scrap walkers on Braca. I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers double as troop transport, so once you get inside, be careful.
For no freeze grease to work his magic.
Hey, do me a favor. Stay alive down there.
I'll add it to the plan.
All right, if you're jumping, you better do it now, kid.
You ready for a swim, BD? You ready to do this?
Then that's probably going to be the walker we're assaulting. 'Cause it's the closest. Looks like I'm going to the front
How
there.
do we get on top?
Man, they need to clean these things better.
Okay, now where?
Oh, excuse me.
Almost there. Thanks, BD.
Yeah, these aren't the like the AT-ATs of Empire Strikes Back. These are like AT-AT light.
Let's climb to the top.
There's no pulse. Your turn to report fatalities. This is L972. It's the Jedi! Don't let him escape. Again! Hit him again! We're the only ones gonna fight. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! No! Reading a new ship on scanners. They brought more firepower than we thought. How's our hull looking? Badly damaged. We're at 70% integrity and falling. That should still be enough to stop out these insurgents. Keep us steady. Yes, sir. Got one. Whew. Bet they didn't see that coming. Huh?
Can't believe that actually worked. Okay, throttle.
report. What's happening over there? You're in violation of Imperial Protocol
shut that guy up?
207. Stand down or we won't have...
Better. Let's do this. That's the blasters. You said it. Let's move forward.
Hey! Who are you?
Someone who just brought an ad.
That's so Guerrera.
Who are you?
Someone making the Empire angry. We're advancing on an imp landing pad up ahead. I wouldn't mind fire support.
Copy that. Let's make them even angrier. They won't be using that anytime soon. There's the landing pad. We've got to take them out. We just keep coming. It's headed for us. Can you do anything? Hold on! Brace yourself, BD!
They should Cal. Yeah, that's like a proper no shit.
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
You just wrecked a perfectly good walker. Got a name?
Cal Kestis,
Saw Gerrera. What are you doing on Kashyyyk?
looking for somebody. What are you doing here?
My companions and I came to Kashyyyk to disrupt Imperial supply lines.
Hey!
So, who are you looking for?
A Wookiee chieftain named Tarful.
Tarful is impossible to find. There's a reason he's evaded the Empire for this long.
He's a freedom fighter?
He's the freedom fighter, a symbol of the Wookiee resistance, striking at the Empire from the Shadowlands.
Seer, Grease, this is Saul.
How you doing?
What do you want with Tarful?
Jedi business.
Jedi are dead.
Not all of them.
You get that off a corpse?
My master gave it to me.
This pad supports an Imperial refinery that runs on Wookiee slave labor. Intel suggests that some of the captives there are guerrilla fighters.
I should help them. One of them might know how to contact Tarful.
It's possible.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. The Mantis works wonders. I mean, it's a great ship, excellent pilot, but it is not built for close support.
We'll stay here and monitor Imperial transmissions. With a bit of luck, we'll intercept any distress calls.
Appreciate it. My lieutenants and I will scout ahead to prepare the attack. Join us when you're ready. Go, go.
I can't remember if he actually, the actor who played him in Rogue One, I can't remember if he actually voiced him in this. Oh man, what was it? Forrest Whitaker. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye now.